my question is pretty basic. I'm having a difficult time not being distracted by the delusion. And I'm very focused on time and the future and how am I going to get all of this done? And my most precious time is when I'm in meditation or outside in nature, standing on the ground. And yet outside of that, it's really hard to feel like I'm present and in awareness. And I just wondered if you had any simple suggestions for me.
Thank you for sharing that. Can you tell me which part do you find difficult or challenging? For example, right now it's not challenging or difficult, right?
Right.
Okay, so tell me a moment, general moment, doesn't have to be specific, where it's not easy.
When I am trying to get to an appointment and having to make sure I have everything I require to be able
Okay,
to do that.
so when you have something to do, like a responsibility, you have a time schedule, and you have to get things moving and done to be able to fulfill that responsibility. Yes. And in those moments, you find yourself coming more from the mind rather than from being.
Right.
And you're asking, how can I bring that, so to speak, being, fragrance into those moments?
Mhm.
And I'm asking, is it absent from those moments in spite of thought and distraction?
I suppose it's there. It feels like my ego's in charge at those times.
How do you
Uh,
know?
it it feels more heavy than light, more contracted than expansive.
Okay, so you are aware of a sense of contraction and a sense of weight, right?
Mhm.
Because you're describing them to me.
Mhm.
But awareness is not contracted or heavy, is it?
No.
Okay. So we're not trying to take away the heaviness and the contraction. We're just trying to witness them in those moments so that you can see by yourself that awareness is free from weight and contraction, even though you're perceiving weight and contraction. You see the difference? We're not trying to remove the weight and contraction. They
Right.
are there. But can
Mhm.
I witness them in that moment? Because if you could witness them, who's witnessing them? Oh, okay, awareness is perceiving that stuff. And is it awareness that's heavy? No. So maybe I can shift and be in awareness instead of trying to remove those manifestations of heaviness and contraction. We create space by witnessing them. And that's how they will start to fall away. So we're not trying to change the situation, just trying to bring an ability to witness. And you can witness them because you're describing them to me right now.
Mm.
Can you understand the difference?
Yes, absolutely.
So
Mhm.
basically, next time you go to an appointment, you do whatever you need to do, but you have to keep yourself in this like sort of attentiveness, like, okay, let me witness whatever happens. Weight is here. I know weight is like a sensation. I know contractions like a sense of tightness. Like I'm knowing all this stuff. So how can I be it if I know it? I'm aware of it. This is very small, but it creates
Mm.
space. And this space will allow you to relinquish or to let go of those things. Instead of you trying to bring some sort of being into it, because that would proclaim being is not there, which is not true. Or you trying to change the situation, which would mean I'm the one who can change the situation. I'm doing. This is the ego mind, doesn't work either very well long term. Okay. So we're not changing the surface level of what's happening. We're just noticing it from a place of witnessing awareness.
Okay, that makes good sense to me.
Yes, please give it a try. Honest try.
I will do that.
If you're describing them to me, you are aware of them. If you are aware of them, you are witnessing them. If you are witnessing them, notice that witnessing. However small it is, over time, you create more space. And with space, things don't feel entangled into you, and therefore you can let them go more easily.
So would the same apply to I'm preparing to start something new and there's some fear coming up about being enough. I'm sure that's what it's about. So would the same apply to just notice it and witness it? Um, and because there are times when I don't experience and I get into the excitement of it and the wonder of the newness and
Sometimes the ego likes you to feel excited, and other times it's very fearful, which may be an indication, depending on the situation, that you're doing something that's not helpful for the ego mind. And it kind of gives you a sense of fear. Fear is not an enemy, it's just a friend saying that you're holding on to something or you're resisting something. It's a call to not resist. So, yes, you can still witness it instead of rejecting it. Absolutely. Fear, especially when you do something new, you're placing yourself in a position potentially of exposure to a situation which you were not present before. And that causes some nervousness or anxiety, or like you're not steady. Yes. But you can witness all of that for sure. So again, we're not trying to make you not nervous, not anxious. We're just witnessing it. You're fine as you are. Let's just see. And in that seeing, maybe something changes.
mm, got it. Thank you.
Thank you
Mm.
very much.